Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we are unboxing the SHF Omegamon from the Digimon. In this video, apart from unboxing this SHF, we will also do a comparison between this Omegamon and the last version Omegamon, which was released in the year 2017, and see what is the difference between these two versions after 4 years. But before we all get started, if you have not subscribed to this channel yet, make sure to subscribe and hit the bell icon so that you get all the instant notification for my new video uploads. Now back to the unboxing. This SHF Omegamon was released 4 years since the last version was released. Now let's see what is the differences in terms of the accessories included in the box. Apart from the first layer Omegamon, you can see on the second layer there is a display stand and also a red cape, and this red cape is actually one of the features of this release. We are going to take a closer look at this red cape later on in this video. And then in the box you can also see there are the weapons from the Omegamon left arm and the right arm, including the blade and the cannon. Also you can see there is a black mounting kit for the red cape. So now let's see how does it look and how it can be mounted on the back of Omegamon. Basically, the first step is to detach the white back part from the figure, and then you will need to attach the cape at this white part. You will find there are 3 poles and also a number of holes, so you will need to find the correct area to do the attachment. And in fact, it is quite simple and straightforward. You just need some time and also some patience. Once you have correctly attached the cape, you can then put on the black fixing kit, so that you will tighten up the installation of the cape onto this white part. And this installation progress is actually quite different from the last release. One of the reasons is that the cape this time is much harder. Once you have completed this part, you can then attach the completed section back into the figure back side. But actually, in my opinion, I think that Bandai should have completed this assembling part instead of having myself to do the assembling. After all, Omegamon is completed only with this red cape on, and I am sure everyone will have this cape on and will not detach it after installing it on. Anyway, let's move on and put on the weapon on the left arm and the right arm, that is the Garurumon head and also the Greymon head. The installation is exactly the same as the last version and the last release. It's quite simple and straightforward. You just need to open the mouth of the 2 arms and then put it on with a little force. And that's it. That's everything you need to do to complete this Omegamon. And then in the next part of this video, we are going to take a closer look at this Shfiguarts Omegamon and see how does it look in different angles and also in different poses. And one of the features of this Shfiguarts, as I said, is on the cape, which is equipped with wired, so that you can see from here, I bended it in different angles as if it is floating in the air. When we take a look at the back side, you can see it is not in red color but in white color instead. And to be exact, it is actually in off-white color. And I believe this is the standard, so if you opened your box and find that your cape is a little bit yellowish, you don't need to panic, as I think it is in off-white color instead. And about the articulation, this figure is having a great amount of articulation, that I do not have any concern when I am posing it. And I need to emphasize again that I appreciate a lot that Bandai this time included this cape that can be articulated in any way I wish. And this is actually one of the major differences from these new version from the last one. When you look closely at the left arm and the right arm head, Bandai has done a very good job this time on the paint application, especially this time they are applying a metallic paint instead of the animate color. And also Bandai has applied a pearl white color on the body section instead of a plain white color. But later on you can see a comparison between the application from the new version versus the old version. You can see very clearly that there will be a difference between these 2 versions in terms of the paint application. Now without further ado, I am taking out the old version Omegamon and standing them side by side, and very clearly that you can see from the first sight there are already a few differences you can spot out. And of course at the first sight you can see the major difference is that the old version has Tai Chi and Yamato included on the shoulder of Omegamon. And actually, this is one of the most important difference that why some of the players or the collectors prefer the old version instead of the new version. That's because the new version does not have Taichi and Yamato included. And that's why I myself is also going to keep the old version. And then we are going to look at the left arm where the Greymon head is located. From here, you can see the color of the blade and also the Greymon head is totally different in terms of the paint application. On the new version, you can see the Greymon head is in gold color, and on the old version, the Greymon head is in yellow color with orange linings. And then on the right arm, it is the Garurumon head with a big cannon in his mouth. The paint application on the new version is also in metallic blue color, and on the old version, it is in light blue animate color. And there is also color differences at the cannon. And next up, we are going to take a look at the cape, which is one of the major differences between the old version and the new version. And as you can see, I have already replaced the cape on my old version with a third-party production, which also has wiring inside the cape. The original cape from the old version does not come with any wiring, but even the third-party additional accessories is not as good as the new version. The cape on the new version is much thinner and the quality of the wiring is much better than the third-party product. So I would say that Bandai has done a great job in the cape this time. And then I was trying to see whether the old version Taichi and Yamato can be replaced and put on the new version. And not surprisingly, yes, the answer is yes. These shoulder spare parts are compatible between these two figures, so Taichi and Yamato can actually stand on the Omegamon shoulder in the new version. It is really a pity that Bandai did not have included Taichi and Yamato in this release. This is actually a very signature scene of Omegamon's first appearance in the first Digimon movie 20 years ago. And in my opinion, just because of these two little miniature figures of Taichi and Yamato, it is worth for the collectors to go and look for the old version and find these two miniatures only. I think only with Taichi and Yamato miniature figures on the shoulder of Omegamon, this figure is then complete. So, what do you think? Why Bandai is not including Taichi and Yamato in this release? And is there any one of you also have the old version and going to keep both of them? Let me know in the comment section below. To me, each of the release is actually having their strength and uniqueness, so I'm definitely going to keep both of them. After all, Omegamon is one of my favorite characters in Digimon. Alright, that's it for this video. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up, like, share and subscribe, and I will see you all in the next video.